I'm cheap. I've been cheap for a long time in this game, but it was about time that we did something about it. Another big collection is completed without spending any money. We're going to talk you guys through it. This isn't a, oh, look at me. This is a, hey, you guys can do it too. I want everyone who watches these videos to know you can complete all this stuff, no money spent, and you don't have to be one of the best players in the world to do it. If you're into daily fantasy baseball, make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. You can play lineups each and every single day that there are games. And when you go sign up with my code right now, TheActualCC, they will match your first deposit up to $100. Go check it out. It does help support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Love you guys. Let's be great. Hey, what is going on, MLB family? We are here today. We're talking Brett collection. George Brett, the guy George Brett. Okay, so obviously this is a no money spent series, and we've been going for a long time on here, and making stubs is pretty easy. Getting started on no money spent involves, for me personally, a lot of flipping. Once I get a lot of that flipping done, I actually stop doing a lot of that stuff. It's not necessary for me. It's not that necessary, because we play the game. Now, I'm not a great player of the game. I play through battle royale, I play through events, I do all that sort of stuff, and I do it very slowly. I don't do it great. Like, here was our final BR run, that we ended up with 120 BR stars this time, and like we got through there. Did we get 9 games in an entry? No. Did we go 12-0? No. We just played through the game here to get these rewards. Obviously, a new battle royale coming Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, so we'll be back on that. Same thing with events, right? Play through the events. These rewind packs each and every time are paying us about 15k, and whenever we finish an event quicker and some of these cards are a little more expensive, like here, David Ortiz, he's 26,000 stubs, we sell him and we'll pick him back up in the rewind pack. So instead of getting 15k from the rewind pack, we're getting 20-something thousand stubs from the rewind pack, because inevitably the next one will go back down to the same prices that all these other cards go to, right? It just makes sense. That's the proper way. And then you get all these packs along the way. Then we also do all the other programs, right? We just keep up with everything in the game. It's not truly difficult. Now, if you're really good at the game and you can make World Series and you can have 8-win event runs and 12-0 BR runs and all that, you're obviously going to be much better off. But the way it works for me is this sort of way. So we're going to end up collecting the future stars. I decided to do future stars against awards. Awards still pretty expensive overall. I would need 2 more. I don't really want to do all those. The future stars were obviously playing through that program to get a lot of these cards. So we're going to auto select, and I'm just going to collect all 27 that I have here. Again, I waited and was patient. Yes, you can get this done much faster than I did, but being able to buy a bunch of these at basically minimum value, and this is a voucher that we know we're going to need going forward, it makes sense. It makes total sense, actually. The only thing is, will we need more of these for the future? Will we need all of them? I don't know. But that does allow us to now finish George Brett and get him officially on the squad. This is the first time I've actually completed one of the big collections here. I'm pretty excited about it. We obviously still have an absolute ton of stubs. Now, I'm not investing in anything currently, but I want to talk about potential investment opportunities. We have City Connect stuff comes out, and that actually makes a decent amount of stubs when those things drop. So if you remember here, Jim Edmonds was someone that we'd bought some of, but Brandon Marsh was another guy that you could have bought a lot of at the time. He was 2,000 stubs. We all knew Angel City Connect was coming, and now he is up to 10,000 stubs. So you could have legitimately made 1 million stubs off of Brandon Marsh here. Live series cards go up a little bit, but not so much. When is the next thing coming out for City Connect? Well, it's the Brewers, and it's in like 2 weeks. So are there any Brewers cards here that you can sort of snag up on? Actually, yeah, There is. Sal Frelick right here. Right? Maybe Paul Molitor, but they don't have any of these other really low cards that you really want to get into. It's normally the golds that go up, and then the next one coming, I think the last one coming this year is the Padres. So again, you could be looking at James Wood or CJ Abrams in here. Again, he's a little more expensive currently. I always like to go after quick sell value. James Wood, quick sell value is 1,200. So you could potentially go get those cards and put in some orders for them. You could. Like it's not gonna hurt you, but buying this card for zero risk, 1,500. It's not a bad deal, because you can quick sell them for 1,500, right? So that is the lot of the investing that I've done. Now, what they did this year with introducing rewind packs has made some of my investing that I would have tried difficult, because those cards aren't really rising in price. So we do this way, and some of you guys invest in live series cards. I personally don't invest in live series cards because I don't really know what San Diego Studios is going to be doing all the time here. So this is a great way to potentially make some stubs here. And again, just snagging any card at quick sell value could pay off in the long run. Okay, now there's some that we know about. We talked about those. Some we didn't really think about coming in was when the Lou Gehrig Day stuff came across, right? I didn't know, but Nestor Cortez at the time rose way up, 10, 11, 12K, right? We can see his marketplace. Look at that spike. And he was quick sell value. Again, I didn't really know that was going to be a thing, but we were able to profit off of it because I had like 15 of them or so. So it allowed me to make, I don't know, 100,000 stubs, right? Pretty simple. Now, some of these other diamonds and all this stuff, they haven't really been moving this entire time, and that's okay. Again, patience is the biggest key that I can preach to you guys within this game. Play the game, get your XP. I'm not even anywhere near done the program. We're at 320,000 XP. Like, I'm not grinding and doing all these other XP methods. I'm just playing the game. And now that we have the collection done, we're going to be able to sell basically all this other stuff that comes across our way. All the stuff that we're going to get across the way, we are going to be selling. Again, I play and I do all this sort of stuff, right? We play all the conquests. I always try to do these little collections here. We play the game to get PXP missions and all this sort of stuff. Again, it's really basic. Do I have every card in the game is a great question. I know some people ask that. No, we don't have every card in the game. We have a lot of the cards in the game, but we don't have every card. There are obviously some that we are missing, and we could go ahead and snag them all, but I'm not really one of those, oh, I want every card. I don't really care. Right? I don't really care. It'd be nice, but I don't really care about it too much. Maybe come end of the year, we go for that. But when cards are 100,000 stubs and they're not really a super usable card, I don't really care about having that card. If I'm going to spend 100,000 stubs on a card, I want it to be really good. Really good. And someone that I'm going to want to be able to use all the time. Like, I've used Tom Glavine before. He did not do a whole lot for me, right? Again, we sold Ortiz. But for the most part, we have a lot of these other cards. And you'll see that, right? I will go back through and I will check to see cards I don't have. Not live series cards, because we finished the live series collection, but flashbacks and legend cards, and see, hey, are they at quick sell value? No. Okay, maybe I'll put in an order right around quick sell value for them, just in case they do drop, so I'm not constantly having to check. And so I'm sort of trying to prepare for whenever the next collection comes, which I believe will probably be around the All-Star break, 3 or 4 weeks away. I know it seems pretty quick, but that's my prediction of when that time comes. So we got George Brett done. We have a lot of stuff done. I am not very good at this game either. I am a 500 player. I promise you that. You can do it too. Follow the series. Pick up on these little tidbits and nuggets that you can sort of do. And with the City Connect stuff, I know like sometimes it feels random when it's happening, but there's legitimately a list online of when City Connect jerseys are going to be debuting. So, like, that's just the thing. It's just the thing. We know the process and the method that they go through. I'm going to be prepared for that. Maybe we'll make a couple 100,000 subs on it. Maybe we won't. But you know what we won't? We won't lose any stubs. I promise you that. Love you guys. Good luck. Be great. And I'm out. Peace.